Good morning everyone. Welcome to Vista's learning classes. I am your maths tutor Shruthi. I hope everyone remember our Vista's vision. That is, we are not only focusing on right to education, it is right to quality education, and our services are V-Learning, VSMS. V-Learning? Well, it's an online platform where you can find many animated concepts. VSMS, Vista School Management System, where you can track the students' progress. And what is our website? It is www.vlearning.in. So, at the same time, we'll be going live both in our website as well as our YouTube channel. And the messages which you chat in the website is all encrypted. That is, only I'll be knowing your messages. Now, let us come to our session. What have we dealt in the previous session? In the previous session, we have discussed a beautiful chapter, that is practical geometry, right? Under practical geometry, I hope we had discussed all the SS criteria, SAS criteria, RHS, ASA and many criteria, but in detail we didn't discuss, right? But before that we had constructed, that is a small triangle also, right? Now we'll be doing, that is starting with the criterion example, which is that, yes, now we shall have a look at the first criterion. Now the very first criterion is triple S criterion. So triple S criterion, this we have discussed in our triangle and properties chapter, right? Yes. So now triple S criterion, that is side, side, side. We had solved a number of problems also, but here we will be taking the practical thing. What is that? Construction. So now this was the problem, that is, continue. This is the problem. So now construct a triangle ABC, given that AB is equal to 5 centimeter and next BC is equal to 6 centimeters and AC is equal to 7 centimeters. Suppose if you understand this type of construction, so up to your 10th standard it is very easy, I can promise you that, because this has been carry forwarded for all your next grades also. So now what is constructions of triangles? So that is nothing but two important instruments, so that is ruler and compass. So now the very first thing, so rough sketch, let us draw a rough sketch, the basic one. The bottom portion, let me take any centimeters, that is completely left to you. So now I am taking BC as the base portion or the bottom portion. So that is 6 centimeters. So now first important thing, I hope you are doing along with me. First take the scale, that is ruler, and take the pencil, draw or measure from B to C as 6 centimeter. I'll wait, I'll count of 5. Continue. I'll count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you did that, right? First step. So now BC is equal to 6 centimeters. Mention it with pencil or pen. But drawing has to be with pencil. Done? Yes. The very next step. So now you have done BC. Take the compass. So now I hope you know this one. In the previous session also I had shown you the compass, how does this look like. So now keep the compass on the B position, that is the needle on the B position, and cut an arc over there. Done? Let me count. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now this is how the arc looks like. Now after doing this, now come to the position C. So now again you have to keep the arc and cut. Now you might ask a question, ma'am, is it any random radius? No, see along with the rough sketch. So remember one thing, so whenever you get a problem, remember first to go according to the rough sketch being given. So now you have done an arc, but hope so you did with the rough sketch by keeping 5 centimeters and cut an arc. Next, again see, it is not any centimeters, it is 7 centimeters. So many students will do this mistakes also. So suppose one arc is coming here, some arc might come here. But what you have to do is again keep in this position and again make sure that it will join. So that is what the important thing. You have to go according to that, such that you get in the crisscross format. So now this side is how much centimeters? It is 5 centimeters and again this side is 7 centimeters. Done? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you did this. Now the very last step. So what is that? I hope you are mentioning that. So as soon as you get BC 6 centimeters, mark this point and mention it as A. So now after doing this, take the scale and join AB and AC. So please don't do this by freehand. So while correcting papers, we get this one. So now you should never do this by freehand. You have to take always pencil and scale and then mark this point as A, and many students will forget this usually. They usually construct in this type format, but they will never put the alphabet, they will never put the centimeters also. So obviously if it is 3 marks, hardly you might get around 1.5 mark. So this is where you lose marks. So make sure you write the centimeters and the exact thing. So that is, if this is, continue, if this side is 5 centimeters and if this side is 7 centimeters, make sure that you write it. So 5, 7, 6. So this completes your entire answer for this. So what is the important thing followed? Main 2 instruments, ruler and scale, and obviously pencil, right? So now make sure whatever the base you are taking, so it might be anything also. It need not be AB itself, it need not be BC itself, or it need not be AC itself. Well, this is side, side, side. So this is very easy one. But what about the next criterion? Now we'll have a look at the next criterion. Now the next criterion is SAS criterion. So this, by the letters itself you will get to know. So one is side, angle, side, but make sure that always, so that side and that side, that is left side and right side, both has to be side. So you have to go in a order while constructing or while solving the problem. So this we had done in our triangle and properties chapter, right? So it is just a recollection part. Now the very first problem. So construct a triangle PQR, given that PQ is equal to 3 centimeter, QR is equal to 5.5 and angle PQR is equal to 60 degree. So here 2 side is there, 1 angle is there. Now for any measuring angle, so which is that instrument? Yes, so it is nothing but protractor. So I hope you know how does the protractor look like. I hope you are ready with all of this instrument. So that is ruler, compass, protractor, and obviously pencil. Now this is a rough sketch. So here is a rough sketch how this look like. So now what is the base? So here base you can take up any centimeter, that is completely left to you. So here I have taken QR as 5.5 centimeters. So now take the scale, measure from QR. So that is, and name it as 5.5. Now I'll wait for you. Let me count of 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now I hope you did this one and named the letters. So that is QR and 5.5. So I hope you know how to do the division. So now between any two whole numbers, so how many divisions are there in a ruler? So now suppose if this is 5 and this is 6, how many divisions? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th will be slightly long, again 6, 7, 8, 9, and then last one, that is the 10th division, will again be even more long, right? So now 5th division, so here it is 5.5. So I hope you know this one. This we had did in our primary grades also, right? Now, so first step is done, QR 5.5. Now the same thing, but here you should not keep compass, since it is we are going in order. So one side has been constructed, next angle. So now what is the angle? So here it is 60 degree. Keep the protractor at the position Q. Now you have to chop from the right side. So how it is? Why right side? Because here this side R is there, right? So since suppose if you go from left side, what happens? So here it looks like this. So QR. So whenever, remember, if you are keeping at the left side position, you have to start from right side. Suppose if you are keeping at the right side position, you have to start the 0 from left side. So this is just a reverse format. So since it is in QR, so here you are keeping the position at Q. So now how you have to do? It is from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So now here make sure that you mark this point and the arrow mark as X. So many students will do this mistake also. So after the marking, so they'll name it as X. No, make sure that you extend that line and put a arrow mark. So this is very, very important. So now QR, and now measure the angle, that is write it as 60 degree. Done. I'll wait for you. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yes, I hope you did this. Now the very third step. So what is that? Yes, you have did QR 60 degree. Now what you have to do? So one is side, angle, side. So what is the next side? So here PQ is equal to 3 centimeters. So whenever you do or whenever you measure, make sure you do the rough sketch and go according to the rough sketch. So many students will do this mistake. So directly they will put it as 3 centimeters and then constructing the bottom portion. No. So you have to go in an order that is from the base itself. So now keep the compass at Q position. Next, measure in the compass 3 centimeters with the help of ruler or scale. Now cut an arc at the line Q and X. I hope you are doing this one and mark this point as P. I hope you will get arc like this. So here let me have a count. It is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I hope you did this. So now QP is been constructed. So what we have to do? Here you might do this mistake also. So suppose if your protractor has measured over here, but here your arc is coming here, what you have to do? That is why I have told whatever the centimeters or whatever the degree you get, make sure you extend this line. So then cutting an arc will be very easy, right? Now after this one you have to join PR as we did in our previous problem. So after this one, so your final diagram has to look like your rough sketch being done, right? Yes, so let me have a count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I hope you did this one. So what have we discussed in this session? In this session, we have discussed 2 important criteria. So that is SSS criterion and SAS session. Continue. So in this criterion, we have discussed, continue. In this session, we have discussed 2 criterion. So that is SSS criterion and SAS criterion. So I hope the session was very interesting. But what is in the next session? In the next session, we will be discussing the next 2 criterion and that completes your chapter. I hope the session was very interesting. If so, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting videos. And you can catch us in our Facebook page as well as on our Instagram page. For that, you have to click the description below over there. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the live schedule updates. I hope you remember our website. It is www.vlearning.in. So see you in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.